Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Third down, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
I don't need to. Hey, 57, 57.
From the red zone now. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Burrow setting to throw. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, Burrow to throw. Has it in close. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They're set up at the 35 now.
11. Here we go. 180. 11 MT.
On first down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set now, first and 10.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
The incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Up to the left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 6-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the 1st. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. This is our last play of the quarter. Burrow on 1st down. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got it first to begin the frame. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for a quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
On 1, right?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
11. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT.
Burrow now on first down. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ball down these two. Ball down these two. 15. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
15. Hey, we got to push it up. We got to push it up. We got to push it up. Attack, attack.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Looking slant route, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes for 36 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yellow.
Gain of 9 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Offense in a hurry up here.
Very good. A gain of 4. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Easy.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bengals are going to have it after a second interception of the season.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd and 21. At the 21.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals would take the lead with a score. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
11. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Right, 80. Wait, 11.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down carry for Pacheco. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. I go on, 80.
Man in motion here.
Yellow.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Yellow.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds his man, Gray. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough to throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1-1, ready?
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's get set. What? Stop.
Looking now from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down and goal to go.
On point, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
11. Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Yellow. Yellow.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Hey, 57. There's on it.
Looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1, ready?
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. 11, MT, 11. Hey, can. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. We'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 12, right.
Here's Brown again. Oh, he robs that tackler. It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
12. Here we go. 12, Don. 11, Mike, Don.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Don. Right 80. What's that?
Burrow now on 1st down. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Don.
Brown crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He loses the football. And the Bengals get to it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First down, ball at the 36.
11. Here we go. Don.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone. That is conked, and it's Higgins again. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
Here we
Give
go.
your quarterback a chance.
Stop.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Third and just 2 to go.
Gun.
There he is on third and short. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. I go on, Eddie.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he gets this down near the 30. Offensive line fast.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Easy.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, Sunday. 43. Yellow. Attack. Hey, 43. Attack.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Putting a receiver in motion. Again, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Chiefs 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now.
On one, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right foot. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They're set up at the 35 now.
11. Gun. Dot.
Burrow on 1st down. He finds Brown right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here we go. 180. Dot.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. Dot. 11. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
From the gun, a get to Brown. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
On one, ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
11.
Brown on the inside give. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they go to Brown. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards. Brings up 3rd and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here we go, here we go. Back
to throw it. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Smith on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. It's his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Chiefs down by 10. Here's 3rd and 3.
Yellow!
Throwing is Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own 49-yard line.
On 1, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Keeps himself upright. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Can.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 1, ready?
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. On him quick, and they bring it down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
On one, ready?
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This one from 42 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. Well, he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Second down throw for Mahomes. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. They'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Here we go, here we go.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Posers.